Anything up with Alex Cappa?
He's getting evaluated for a core muscle deal. Could keep him out a couple weeks, but nothing overly concerning.
Did you do that yesterday or last week?
He's out there today and yesterday.
From an injury standpoint, do you expect T. Higgins and Joseph Osai and Logan Wilson to all be able to be on track to start training camp?
Yeah, I think that's about the timeline that we're looking at. You know, you don't want to make a prediction on May 24th, but I think that there's a possibility that works out for them.
And then yesterday, it was announced that you guys were going to have joint practices with the Rams before the preseason game. Why did you want to do that, and are you excited for what you're going to be able to get out of those couple days?
I am. I think we're at a good point here where the guys are comfortable in their systems, and so it's going to be a great opportunity during training camp. We have a normal training camp, finally, to get some work against another opponent. Probably as we keep going forward, we're playing our starters less and less in the actual games. So I think the joint practices provide a good opportunity to control the practice, manufacture some situations that you can't always manufacture in the games, get good work against a really good opponent that we've obviously got a lot of familiarity with, our coaching staff, and so to manage the practices, we feel really good about that. So I think it'll be a good opportunity for our guys.
How important was that, your relationship with Sean McVay in making that decision?
I think every time I've ever done it, the head coaches always had good relationships. We're able to manage their teams and know how to practice the right way. We know what we're going to get from them from a practice structure-wise. They know how ours is, so it's not different philosophies in terms of how we practice. So I think it'll be good for both clubs.
When you have a player like Jackson Carman and knowing how training camp and preseason have kind of changed with you just saying, they don't play that much in the preseason, what do you need to see from him in the offseason and through training camp for him to resume that starting spot?
Well, I think there's still plenty of opportunity for guys. Maybe Joe Burrow's not playing as much, but there's other guys that you want to put in the situations where they got to take some reps. We'll evaluate who that is, but I think for second-year offensive linemen, they've had 1 year in the NFL, and they get a really chance to see how physical it is, how fast it is, how different it is. And so the second training camp is really a big deal for not only Jackson, but Trey Hill and Deontay and all those second-year guys. And so really excited to see that group of guys that we drafted last year take that next step here in offseason and in training camp. That was easy.